Hey everyone, it's Nerdmaid Faith here, and I am currently chilling at camp, and I'm in the process of cleaning my tails, and I thought, hey, I should make a video about this. So here we have my Fin Fun Monofin, the Lunar Tide tail skin, love it so much, so galaxy, and I just took them to the lake, to the beach, where it's pretty sandy, lots of kind of gunk and stuff. If you look at this, it doesn't look great. When there's sand, it's going to get on the inside of your monofin too. This is the polypropylene insert. As you can see, it's pretty gunky, has some sand on it. So I'm just going to take this and rinse it off with cleaning off your monofin insert. It's usually best to do it in a bathtub, somewhere where you can easily get sand. If you have a mud room, that'd be a perfect place to clean your tails. So now it's all clean, we're just going to prop it up to dry. Next thing we gotta clean out is the monofin cover. You really don't want any sand left on your tails or your fins because it can cause damage to it. You want to clean it inside out. I usually do the inside first. There's a lot of sand, a little bit of seaweed here, so I'm just going to rinse this off in the bathtub, making sure that I get everything out and keeping all the sand in one place. After you've got the inside all cleaned out, I like to clean the outside, and then once that's done, I usually just rub my hands over, make sure there's nothing that's left. Now when you're at the beach, things can get a little dirty. I think this is from a couple different trips, so I'm actually going to try and wash some of this dirt off. Rub the fabric in between my hands. Try and get some of that dirt out. I would suggest, try and just like wash it down with a mild soap. Some people use laundry detergent. I most of the time just use a bar soap or hand soap. It's important to squeeze out all the bubbles so you don't get any soap on your mermaid tail next time you go swimming. So now we're just gonna wring this a little bit to dry. Last but not least, we are gonna clean this tail. So Fin Fun says you can wash these types of tails, even the limited edition and the Mermaid's ones, you can wash them machine cold. I personally never actually wash my tails. It's just too many variables for me, and I find that they don't usually need to be washed. Usually a hand wash will do. So this one I'm just going to hand wash, especially because I really want to make sure that I'm getting everything out. If I ever wash my tails in the washing machine, I generally just do a small load, and it's gentle and like a really small amount of soap, just because you don't really want to overwash your tails. Ask your mom, she would know more about it than you. I like to let the water just kind of run through the insides of the tail, stretch it out under my hands, go back and forth under the water, make sure I'm getting every single surface. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to turn it inside out. So my main tip for washing tails is to make sure you're doing it slow and methodical, back and forth, getting every inch of fabric. Keep the water running, give it a little once over, see if I can find any more particles. This is really why I don't go to the beach that much, just because like it gets your tails so dirty and gross. A couple different ways of drying your tails. This is one I really like for when I'm finished swimming and I need to put my tail in my bag. I can't dry it thoroughly. So this is what I've done. I've spread the towel out and I put the tail on top. Now what you do, it's really simple. Fold the towel over and you just roll up the tail and press, and that kind of squeezes the water out. You can even fold it like this and pop it in your bag, and there we go, your tail's a little bit drier. Now the last thing I'm going to show you guys is how I normally will just hang up my tail after I'm done cleaning it. Throw it over a shower curtain, spread it out so you don't have any wrinkles, and what I do is I have the crease right where the fluke transition is. That's usually better for keeping it nice and straight, and then any sort of bumps will kind of be hidden by the fluke transition. So that's all my kind of tips for cleaning sand out of your tail. It's really important that after the beach you clean your tails out. If you don't clean them properly, they're gonna get all stained and faded and stretched, and it's not fun. So make sure that you properly clean out your monofin especially, and your tail skin. Keep them nice, especially if you only have one tail that you're gonna be using a lot. Really take good care of it, otherwise it's a waste of $100. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already to see more of my face. It will probably look a little better than this, I promise. I've had a hair disaster. It's not good. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.